One of the most impactful things that has helped me to grow my business has been, drumroll, using paid ads. I would not be where I am today if I hadn't taken a leap and used paid advertising like Facebook ads, Instagram ads, etc. When I got started using ads, I actually had nothing to sell, and I got started spending like a couple of dollars a day, really small amounts. In doing that, it really helped me to create more awareness and visibility around me and what I was doing. It's honestly been such a game changer. I want to share with you what I did and a strategy for what you can do to leverage ads to get your business and yourself seen by literally millions of people. I actually got into paid advertising back in 2005. So in my first business I was talking about at the beginning of this series, it was a phone unlocking business. I knew I needed to figure out how to create a website, so I figured that out. It was terrible. And then I was like, well, how do I get people to this website to buy a phone unlock code from me? And that's when I discovered Google AdWords. And in doing that and playing around with that, that is how I began to grow my business. People started to buy phone unlock codes from me because they saw my ad. And that business largely was grown off of using paid ads from day one with a credit card and a small spending limit every day. So when I started the Female Entrepreneur Association, I knew the power of advertising, but I did not have any products to sell. I kept a journal of like everything when I got started. So it was the 20th of December 2011. I literally set up my first ad. I said, I also set up Facebook adverts tonight. I think I'm going to create a Facebook landing page where people can like it and then submit their story. The next day, I wrote, the Facebook advertising has been really successful. I've had about 151 clicks and 121 likes and about 8 new registrants on my site and about 5 new stories. It cost me £29. It was really cool to see that I was starting to build momentum and starting to grow my business and get seen by new people. I was just tinkering around, playing around, experimenting. Sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves, thinking I'm not ready to run ads, I'm not there yet. And I get that, I don't think we should waste our money, don't get me wrong. However, I think being more playful with small amounts where you can afford it is a really good thing to do, because even if you do have a successful business, ads are always an experiment. You're always experimenting. Whenever we do something, even now, we don't know whether it's going to work. It's just an experiment. You cannot sell anything if you do not have visibility. You cannot sell anything if you do not know how to get in front of your audience. You have to figure that out first. And that is what I went all in on, is that piece. And ads, Facebook ads in particular, at that time, really helped me to get that exposure. I used it to grow my fan page. I used it to grow my awareness. I used it as well to help me to build my email list. When I actually launched my membership and I put it out there, I had 18,000 people on my email list, so was able to get hundreds of people to sign up because I had an existing audience of people. I know so many people want to create memberships these days because it generates recurring revenue and it's really amazing. You can create an incredible community, but launching a membership when you don't have an audience, it's basically impossible to create success. You've got to establish your audience, and ads is really powerful, and you can get started with like $5 a day or less. You do not need to be a Facebook ad expert. You do not have to have everything figured out. No one's got it all figured out. You just have to be willing to experiment. And if you are willing to experiment and willing to put like a little bit of money behind it per day, it can be so incredible, and you can learn so much from it. You can learn, well, that works, but that doesn't work, and that doesn't work, and that doesn't work, but actually this works. It's so powerful. If you really want to build your audience and you want to create that visibility, have a play around with ads and just see what can you make happen. And yes, you're going to go into the ad manager and you're going to be like, what the hell is this? Oh my gosh, I don't think I can do it. Your head will probably hurt. Your eyes will probably turn square because you're staring at your computer until 2 a.m. trying to figure the bloody thing out. That will all probably happen. But the reward of doing it and just figuring it out and just keeping going with it until it's like, oh my gosh, it's finally starting to make sense. It's worth it. It's worth it. Have a go, play around with it and see what impact it can have on your business. And in the next episode, I actually want to dive more into, okay, so you're kind of building this momentum, but what to do when you've got like shiny object syndrome and you've got like so many different ideas and you feel really overwhelmed and you're feeling like, I don't know what to focus on. Go get started tinkering around with ads. If you're over inside of our membership, then go and watch all the trainings that we have on creating Facebook ads, because it's so powerful and it doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple. So let us show you how to make it simple. So go check that out if you're over there. If you're not, there's a link below for you so you can check it out if you're interested, and I will see you in the next episode. If you want more help to build a really successful online business, then come and take our quiz. We're going to ask you a few simple questions, and then after that we'll give you a personalized plan for how you can build a really successful business based on where you are at. Go and take it, the link is below, and I will see you in the next episode.